I start this shit, I just want to say I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep. We're still gonna get this shit. Okay. I've been trying this new new to me, but heavy duty style of training, like Mike Benser, like starting with your heaviest lifts. So for this, for example, would be like my 80-pound shoulder press, right? I should be able to do at least 6 of them clean. So after I do those 6, then we'll just go into like lighter shit, and it should be the same. Should, ideally. So we'll see. That shit was way heavier than I remember it being. You know what? That's fine. Just means that I gotta lighten it up on the next working set. I think the problem with lateral raises is that like a lot of people, they're not actually lifting with their side delt. They're using like their trap or like flinging it up. So usually I'll do like whatever like my working set is, and I'll grab these just to really, I guess, like force feed the quote unquote bar path. So really I try to like almost accentuate my arms out as I come up. Grab the table right at the bottom. Got 2 more movements left. Well, really for shoulders, because I pair it up usually. Usually I'll like pair my shoulder movements up with my tricep movements, since I'm already on the utility bench. So we're gonna do the last 2 shoulder movements, and then we'll move on to tricep. This is the part that I feel like the most important part of the rear delt fly is like you're driving with your wrist coming up. Imagine there's like a string tied to your wrist. Someone's pulling your wrist back. So it's kind of like the same, in all intents and purposes, a reverse fly, right? You really want to focus on your wrist. Don't come up with your elbows. A lot of times you'll flare and you'll kind of keep the weight down. You want to have all the leverage on your delt. So imagine someone's, like I said, wrapped a string around your wrist and is pulling your wrists. That's usually how I feel it, like the most in my rear delt. So lastly, we're gonna do our tricep movement. Whew. Team no rest. Last one. I feel like the biggest thing I've been struggling with lately is like just learning that not everyone's me. You know, like not everyone's always gonna feel the same way as me. Not everyone's gonna want to get after it the same like manner and have the same attitude. And you're not always gonna get answers. I think that's like the hardest part about being so like in my little box, trying to train so hard. It's like when I do want compassion or just any type of response from certain people or just anyone in general, it's really hard for me to like actually get what I want. So I'm always in this like constant state of like fear and anxiety, and it's a weird place to be in, especially when your goal is to be like the best version of yourself, look the best. But sometimes people will never know like the hardship and the self-loathing it took to actually be able to love yourself and be in a state of peace. So I guess that's what I'm struggling with, is finding my state of peace right now. I don't know. Until then, I just lift this heavy ass weight. I'm not gonna lie, ever since I started doing like my heaviest set first, so like I was saying, 80 pounds I know is like the most weight I could do for reps. Most all-time max I've done is 6. I just did 4, so my muscles are already pre-exhausted because I also did hypertrophy afterward. So that when I come down to these 70s, they already feel heavier because my arms are already pre-exhausted. Just trying to like get the most out of it, get the most out of every movement, not try to waste any time. I also significantly like cut back on my training days. Before I used to be here like 6 days a week. I'm trying to focus more on rest, coming 3 days a week. Thursday's now like an active rest day. You know, also come in, do some cardio, light stretching. That's about it. Trying to ease up, trying to give my body some time to recoup. Instead of always boom, 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 hitting it. Bro, my fucking shoulders are cooked. This pump better be fucking diabolical or I'm gonna hate myself and want to die basically. It's 12, 13. I feel like ever since I started doing those too, like focusing more on like the out, I feel like I've always had like some pretty well developed front delts, but you know, using the bench as a support really like puts a lot of emphasis on them. I fucking hate my life. Ah. Yeah. No, surprisingly, haven't been off for like 2 months now. I still feel pretty good. I mean, I definitely don't feel as strong, but like my lifts only went down like 5 pounds each. So, I mean, this shit is definitely still like in me, but I mean, I feel good. I don't feel like bouncing off the walls anymore, which is a good thing, obviously. This shit is way harder when you're fucking tired. I don't know how the fuck I'm even doing this. Literally worked a 12-hour shift today. I took like an hour nap, and I came straight over here. But fuck it. You know what's weird? Like, I always see videos of people doing like a full stack on this shit. But it's always like the most horrendous form I've ever seen. I like to just keep it light and focus on like the pump. Focus on good form. I'm trying to keep the 90-degree angle right here. Just, This is hands down the fucking worst. But if you want to grow, you gotta do the shit you hate. I could take one more step. Let's try to do it until I literally can't, so. And my shoulders are pretty big, so clearly it's working, right? Again, I try to drive through the wrist and not my elbow. I try to keep my elbow as straight as I can. Obviously, we're already pretty exhausted too, so this shit is not gonna be pretty. Just got today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna hit legs. Tomorrow I have another 12-hour work day, but it shouldn't be too bad. After tomorrow, it'll officially be Christmas. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Christmas, honestly. I don't normally even do anything. Ever since like my grandma passed away, I don't really like to do too many festive things. I like to just kind of keep to myself, kind of reflect on the year. It's been a wild year, but I think next year, the plan for next year is to bulk up, get as fat as I can, so that way by the summer, when I shred down again, I'll have like maybe 10, 15 more pounds than I have right now. So maybe by then, I won't be as insecure. I'll be able to step on stage finally.